Don't go up there! Careful, careful, careful. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Don't go up there. Very stupid. Don't go up there! Silly cyclist.
Welcome to episode 41 of City Cyclists. I'm your host, Cycle Gaz, and we'll be starting right off at number 10. A clip here from Cycling Warrior, and I presume his right pedal is down as he says his pedal hits the pavement and he lands in a puddle. It's pretty unfortunate on that. Just remember, if you're taking a corner to the right, have your right pedal up. If you're going to the left, have your left pedal up. This just makes sure your pedal doesn't hit the ground and you don't come off like that. Number 9, another clip from Cycling Warrior, and to be fair, he did something like this himself, but it is fairly silly. That's the sort of gap you really don't want to be going through, as you never know if that car driver is going to need to come to the left or if they know you're there, and you could easily get squashed and end up being rather badly hurt. Number 8, a clip from Bike 42363 from San Francisco on the critical mass ride there. This guy in front using his shoe to brake. Now, whilst it may be cool in some circles to not have a brake, I think riding down hills without a brake and or using your shoe is not very cost effective, really. You have to pay for a new tyre as that wears out and a new shoe as that wears out. I think brake pads cost a little bit less than that. Really good here, and you're just going to see the traffic in front sort of slows down quite unexpectedly, and it doesn't quite read the situation properly and nearly goes in the back of that vehicle. Luckily the curb was dropped there. That's a very easy mistake to make. I'm sure we've all done it, so just be cautious of people braking in front of you. Clip here from Addy says wake up FFS, and that guy just goes up that bus at the wrong time. You see in a slow-mo, it goes right up as the lights change. And I can safely say that I know this section of road as I used to live a couple hundred metres back. And it's a very silly thing to do there. You're not going to gain much time, and you're putting yourself in a lot of risk. Almost causing a collision, almost getting knocked off by that bus. Certainly not a risk that's worth taking in my mind. Clip here, number 5 from commuter Callum, and you're going to see a cyclist on the right trying to make a right turn. He does so, he stutters a little bit, look like as if he's going to let commuter Callum go, and then all of a sudden just decides, oh, I'm going to go, forcing commuter Callum to slam on the anchors to avoid a collision. So not the best thing to do. Number 4, clip here from Can You Stop Trying to Key. This guy just comes around that bush, I think on a cycle path as well, where it joins and just almost causes a collision. Not very smart. Number 3, a clip here from 4 Chords No Net. This guy, obviously being a salmon cyclist, not really sure what for. I mean, this road, has got probably one of the worst cycle lanes as it is anyway. It's about 1.5 feet wide. It's absolutely ridiculous. In the video, you can hear him dinging his bell and he's waving his arm, gesticulating for people to get out of the way. And I kind of wish here that the people were like the bears, and he's the salmon swimming upstream, trying to jump up a waterfall as he crosses the crossing, and the bears, all the pedestrians would like lash out at him and trying to catch him and stop him. That would be really funny. Number 2 here is a clip from Cycling Warrior. Just watch this guy in front as he almost loses his bicycle, almost crashes into the pedestrian, almost crashes into the taxi. Always be cautious of vehicles stopped at zebra crossings. It's usually going to mean that there's people trying to cross and you need to stop to give way to them. And it's best to brake early rather than harder and later. Number 1 here, just watch this guy to my left. He's going to change gear and put the power down. Obviously doesn't like being overtaken. I see this and I'm just like, I'll just let you go. It's not worth it. I know what the situation is going to be like up ahead. You need to be cautious of the traffic as the cycle lane kind of disappears as there's really not enough space. And as he finds out there, as he almost gets taken off, that BMW driver, probably not the best. He could have been a little bit more aware, perhaps. But it's certainly not the best cycling, and I would certainly not advise anyone to try and overtake in this situation. And he almost gets hit there. I couldn't believe it when it happened. I was actually really shocked. And I catch up with him later on, as always. These guys really don't get very far. And you're going to see in a second, for some reason, he decides to mount the pavement and cycle down the pavement. As you can see, it's quite busy. There's shop fronts with people coming in and out. There's a bus with people coming out. And there he just decides, I'll just shoot down the pavement as if he's doing a ski slalom. And he's only going to the Poundland then. He just jots in there, pops his bike up and obviously does some shopping. Anyway, this week's Savvy Cyclist is Yorkshire Pedelec. And the text says it all really. There's a green light up ahead. He knows he's going to get through the next phase. There's no point passing this traffic, because then it's going to have to pass you again, and you never know, might be just some guy on his mobile phone just not paying attention and almost hits you or something like that. Sometimes, you know, if you know you're going to make it through the phase, it's really not worth putting yourself back in front of some of these guys. You never know what they're like. Anyway, that's it for episode 41 of Silly Cyclists. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to cycle safely.